All right, so Nana, episode 18. Let's go. Oh, we're gonna get some lore on Trap Nest. I still can't believe I've seen this image so many times, but she's just pointing a gun. Oh! It's funny because I feel like when I first started this channel, started recording videos, every single individual thought that popped in my mind, I feel like I paused and said it out loud. And I don't know if I've just become a bit more like self-editorial, but like, I should have said this in the last episode, but in my mind, when I was reading some of the lyrics of the song that they were performing, I was like, this feels like these lyrics were written by Ren. And if they were, then it's clear exactly who the inspiration was and who exactly he's talking about. Because I think the lyrics of the song were something along the lines of, it's basically about like a love that's, sort of been pulled apart and this, that, and the other. And I was like, that feels very Ren and Nana, but like, I don't know why I didn't say it, because now it feels like I'm, after the fact being like, I told you so. But I told myself so. Oh, the hand grab. So beautiful. Did he look at her at all? Oh, he didn't? Oh, man. Oh, man. So did he see her and was actively ignoring, or did he not actually see her? Fuck, this sucks. This makes me so sad. Oh, God. Wow. After 2 years, that would shock anyone, honestly. Now we gotta skip the intro. We gotta get to it. Also, a 2-hour show is amazing for like a band that's relatively new. Why are... I was gonna say, why are so many of their lyrics in English? But as soon as I was gonna say that, I switched to Japanese. This definitely gives like early 2000s, like Evanescence. Like that's what immediately came into my mind. Their music seems legitimately good. Like, I'd listen to it. Oh my god. Now what? Oh my god. I'm gonna pause this. This is gonna sound so stupid. Actually, I shouldn't say it. I was gonna say this guy in the green with the long black hair. I was gonna say he looks like an anime character, and it's like, okay, everyone in the show is an anime character, but he looks like a shonen anime character. Okay, so I just realized what character this guy was reminding me of. He kind of gave me like the vibes and sort of the look of Illumi from Hunter x Hunter, if anyone's seen that show. So anyway, all right, I'm done. Bye. Where's Ren? Where's Ren? What's he doing? What's he doing? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm like just thinking back to all the thoughts I was having watching other episodes and just not saying. So something from the last episode that I guess connects to this scene. So first of all, I love the fact that like Nana's reaction is sort of like, oh yeah, he probably didn't see me, but like in a way, it's like she's kind of focused on like the performance of it all. Like like in a way, like she's inspired. Like, wow, it must be amazing to perform to a crowd this big. Like in a way, it feels like she's like it feels aspirational. And the reason why I brought up me forgetting to say things from prior episodes is something that was mentioned in the last or 2 episodes ago was like when Nana finally made the connection between Nana O and Ren having a relationship. She said she flashed back to like the scene where Shinichi was like, oh, you know, I love Ren, he's my favorite, and she was like, beat him, like be better than him, essentially. And so it kind of connects to, you know, this whole dynamic with Ren, and like, yes, like there's a lot of passion there and this, that, and the other, but I actually kind of also appreciate the fact that there's like this spirit of like competition in a way where she's like, okay, I'm not like, I think it's part of what Nobu said, where it's like she not only decided to not go with him, like not only, but she basically decided to not just abandon her dream and go with him. She basically was like, no, like I want to do this myself. Like this is something that I'm passionate about and I want to do. And so in a way, it's kind of like her holding on to and keeping hold of this larger goal that she set for herself, that has importance to her, that's even more important to her than Ren. So I appreciate that. Oh, I love Nana's belief in her. Hell yeah. Is this... Oh, it's Yasu. So you did see her. Oh, I didn't put it together. So the note that he messed up that the other guy called out was because it's probably when he noticed Nana. Ah! Oh my god, I love it. Nana K is gonna freak if he calls her. Oh my god. Wait, why? Yeah, like what? Oh. I fucking knew it! Oh my god! Guys, I fucking knew it. Okay. Oh my god. This whole time, I felt like a crazy person where I was just like, there is something between Nana and Yasu. Like, that's happening, right? Like, right? He said, if you're never going to see her again, I'm going to take her from you. So wait. So does that mean Nana and Yasu is possible? Oh my god, if I had to choose between Nana and Yasu versus Nana and Ren, I think I would choose Nana and Yasu. Honestly, yeah, Ren, don't take the number. Don't talk to her. It's cool. She'll get over it. Yasu's there for her. Like, I mean, it's obvious, right? He moved to Tokyo basically to be with her, not necessarily romantically, but like the band and their friendship and all that, but like, oh, I love it. I fucking love it. I love it so much. Also, Ren's reaction, oh my god, this is too much for me to handle. Okay. And you know what, that also speaks well to Yasu, that he this whole time obviously has feelings for Nana, but has been, you know, I don't know, bro code or whatever, and it's just like, listen, y'all have y'all's thing. I'm gonna leave it as long as there's the potential for something there. But once that's over, we may need to, you know, explore these feelings that we obviously have. Oh my god, what is he gonna do? He's for the encore. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, they came back already. Oh no. But I guess, you know, they have time before they leave. Damn. Oh, Nana's dad. Oh my god. I mean, he literally has your phone number. Ah, I'm just like freaking out. Oh, it was Nana looking through the book. I just realized. Nana O. Oh, check her phone, check her phone, check her phone. What? And her phone was off. Oh my god. Did she have a missed call? But wouldn't it show as a missed call? Yeah. Wait. Oh no. Is Nana gonna get mad that Yasu's been in contact with Ren the whole time? Ah, shit. Oh, that was intentional. Oh. She also has the key to their place. Ooh. Bro, Yasu's like, man, we talk about emotional maturity. That's like the epitome of emotional maturity. Like wait, hold on. Sorry. Now like my mind's going like a mile a minute. Let me finish this statement. Basically he's kind of like laying down the law to like both of them. Like, both y'all need to get your shit together. Like, if you don't want to be with him, then end it completely. If he, you know, and if you don't want to be with Nana, you know, he said to Ren, then like be finished with it. Like, be done. And the fact that, well, what I was gonna say is like the whole point about emotional maturity is that, you know, him and his efforts to essentially facilitate their relationship, I think, is very admirable, considering he also has feelings for Nana. But now I'm like, wait, does he actually also have feelings for Nana? Or was that him just saying that just to provoke Ren into actually contacting her? I'm gonna pretend, or at least I'm gonna choose to believe that he still does have feelings for her. Because it's undeniable. Okay. She's gonna call him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. How much episodes left? There's so much left. Wait, what? Receive message, Yasu, good work. What? Oh no. Don't tell me they have a thing. How old is she supposed to be? Okay. I didn't catch any vibes between them. Okay. I didn't catch any vibes between them, so I think we're good on that front. This is her calling. Oh my god. No! Are you fucking kidding me? Open your eyes! Are you kidding me? Wake up. Ren, you're joking. Oh my god. Please answer.
Nana. だね。お元気そうで何より。ちょっと話があるんだけど今から会えない？ああ。あんた今どこ？ホテルの部屋。一人？ああ。そこ行ったらまずい。いや。あ、今から行くよ。何ホテルの何号室？
Is the sister driving her? Oh, maybe she just took a cab, a car. Oh my god. She's in a different outfit. Oh my god. I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. Is she gonna be able to get into the hotel? Oh my god, how's she feeling? How's she feeling? She definitely has a poker face. Oh, she has the keys. Is she gonna return them? No. Oh. Wait, is she actually? I'm not ready for that. Oh. Exactly. Yeah. Oh my god. It's the first time that's... Oh. Is trying to hurry up so no one else can see her. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yasu さん、ナナさんの性格からしてあんなこと言われたら意地でもレンに鍵を返さなきゃって思うよね。本気で終わりにしたい相手ならわざわざ手渡しになんか行かないと思うよ。
Shinichi is so smart.
だければ、あとは男と女だからね。シーン、どうでもいいがお前最近生意気だぞ。なんだよ、ヤさんばっかりレンと二人でコソコソするんだ。
Oh yeah, now they know.
もう俺仲間外れじゃん。レンはお前にヤスカがねえんだよ。
I feel like Yasu knows everything. Like Yasu knows all. Because I think even Yasu was the first one that he told when he, you know, even got the invite to Trap Nest and all that. Yeah. And he's the one who convinced him. Yes, I remember. But also, similar to like what I was saying last episode about Nana and how like it's easy to make this assumption that she's going to have one reaction or the reason for why she's been, you know, doing X, Y, and Z is because of this other thing. That's like, you know, maybe a bit negative, but it always ends up and it always turns out being something a lot more neutral to positive. I feel like it's kind of the same now with Ren, right? Like he's been a bit of a mystery. His intentions for certain things have been a bit of a mystery, but now to learn that like, it's not like he, you know, is like living this crazy life and like didn't care about the group enough to, you know, it's like, it all comes from a place of like, you know, like he had sort of like the loyalty, the regret, the longing, all of the things that you wouldn't think that he's sort of going through, like that's just the reality for him. And so in a lot of ways, like I think both Nana and Nobu maybe had a bit more like unfavorable perceptions of him, like in his absence, you know, in these 2 years. Whereas Yasu was really the only one who knew the truth. Yeah. I love it. Okay, sorry.
そんな昔のことにこだわる必要ねえのに柄じゃねえじゃん。
やっさん、さっき電話でレンのこと挑発したって言ってたけど、何言ったの？どういう策略？高額の
Young scholar.
頭いいじゃん、ノブさんと違って
頭じゃなくてお前もまだまだ青いね。
Of course. Yeah. This was like inevitable. Like, come on.
もう二度と恋なんかしたくないと思ってた。だけどどんなに傷ついても苦しくてももう一度夢を見ようって。
Wow. Wow. I kind of want to watch the next one, but I do have to go to sleep early. Okay. So, what an episode. Okay. So where do I begin? Gosh. Yeah, I mean, this is such a side thing, so it probably should be the first place that I start. But I feel as though if I don't say it now, I'll forget to say it altogether. But I really want to better understand. Really want to better understand Yasu and his thinking around all of this and his feeling around all of this. Like, obviously, it feels like he's really trying to make their kind of rekindling of their relationship happen, at least to some extent. And I think it's because he just really knows both of them so well and like understands what they mean to each other. So great for him. I still am like, but you know, no, he's a good guy. And I think that's really like the crux of it, is that he is a good guy, great person, and is willing to put like the happiness of his friends over his own. So love Yasu. Love him. Okay. So basically, Ren revealed that he did indeed see Nana in the audience when he was performing. And, you know, freaked out, of course. And then reached out to Yasu to like figure out what to do. And so, Nana's phone being off. And so her missing the phone call from Ren, if he did call. Actually, that's a good question. Did he actually call Nana? I know Nana said that like waiting's not her style, so she took matters into her own hands. But I'm actually curious if when Nana's phone was off, if Ren actually tried to call her and if it just went straight to voicemail. Will we ever know? I don't know. So, of course, you know, Nana takes matters into her own hands. And calls him and is basically like, I want to tell you something. Let's meet in person. And goes to his hotel. So it's interesting, right? So obviously we saw her in her hand, the 2 keys, right? The key to the lock around his necklace. And then the key to his apartment that he essentially left for her. And it seems like she genuinely planned on returning both of them to him. Like, it feels like that genuinely was her intention, which is interesting. Like, I wonder why. Like, I wonder why, if it was more of like she'd already made up her mind that like they will never be a couple again. And so this was her just closing the book like on their relationship. Maybe. But of course, you know, when she sees him, her entire demeanor changed. Like, there's even like when, you know, she sees him, you know, grab the guy and he grabs her hand and like runs down the hallway. Like, you could tell that there was like something there that wasn't, you know, the way she was trying to like portray herself, especially over the phone, where she was just kind of like blasé, like yeah, like cracking jokes and this, that, and the other. But yeah, I think she just wasn't expecting his reaction to seeing her be what it was. Like, I think she thought he would see her and be like, hey girl. But ultimately, like, that he would just not be like the feelings that she has for him, or that they have for each other. Like, I wonder if maybe her expectation was that they had dissipated for him, and so she was like, well, yeah, let me end it, because clearly he doesn't care enough about us and what we had to like keep this thing going. Like, I think she was just making that assumption, and so she was kind of acting accordingly, and so it seemed like she was really taken aback by like that moment where he like pulls her into an embrace, and he basically was like I miss you, you know, like she just was not expecting that. Her face looked shocked. Like, she looked genuinely shocked by that. And yeah, like that was so beautiful. Like, that hug, it honestly looked a little bit like an awkward hug, but it's like hug and they both dropped to their knees. Like, it was just very, I don't know, like without it being so overly done, it was still very emotional, you know? Yeah. Wow. Guys. But something I couldn't help but think about was actually comparing that moment to the moment where Yasu like comes to Tokyo, and basically like, you know, sort of kind of indirectly sort of states that like he's coming to be there and be in the band, like, you know, bring the band back together. Because that was an emotional reunion as well. And so again, I'm not trying to compare the two. I mean, do I have a whole Ren versus Yasu thing going on up here? Sure. But we don't need to bring it to the YouTube. So you can keep it up here and in here. But anyway, it just, in terms of, or the reason that I'm bringing it up is more of, I feel like they kind of elicited the same kind of reaction, I think, for me. I didn't cry in this one, even though I cried in the other one, but like, I don't know, maybe something was going on with me then. But no, I think it was like similarly beautiful, and you can like feel kind of the emotion coming from the screen, from the characters in that moment. And so yeah, it was a very beautiful reunion. I don't know what I expected, honestly, but I mean, this lived up to whatever I could have expected. Honestly, even just the scene of like him grabbing her arm and like running down the hallway, like there's something about that I also really loved. I can't really put words to it, but yeah, I was into that. Trying to think what else. Oh, I guess, and I mentioned this sort of in the midst of the reaction as well, but, and again, I think this is maybe like a very kind of like basic and like maybe a bit cliche thought that I had, but I thought that they potentially would be going down the route of like Ren in these 2 years develop some sort of relationship with like the lead singer, and that's going to cause some sort of friction between his reunion or reconnection with Nana. But just based on like, you know, when she came in his door and asked him to play cards, it seemed very innocent. It seemed there was no tension there at all. So it didn't suggest that anything had happened with them in the past. I'm kind of like, how old is she? Like, she kind of gives kid energy, like kind of feels like a teenager. And if I remember correctly, I think Ren was only like a couple years older than Nana. And so like maybe 3 to 5 years older than Nana. And so, yeah, so if we're talking, they're both, I think the Nanas are like 21, if I'm not mistaken. And so, yeah, he's like 25, 26 maybe. That girl seems 16. Like, she gave like 16-year-olds energy a little bit. But anyway, but that being said, in terms of their relationship, yeah, it didn't seem like there was any history there. But it does seem like he does have, you know, care and like concern for her. Like when he asked about like her voice getting hoarse and if she's feeling well. So it seems like there's more maybe like a kind of brother-sister relationship there. Which, yeah, keep it that way. Yeah. Now I'm just so excited to hear about like what Ren's life has been these past 2 years. I don't think we're gonna get a full-on Ren flashback episode, but I do want to learn more. So hopefully he shares some of that with Nana when they wake up in the morning. And yeah, I mean them hooking, well, I don't know to what extent they hooked up, right? They just showed them sort of embraced and like with a kiss, but I think it getting somewhat physical in some form or fashion was an inevitability. Like I'm like, okay, it's the middle of the night. You go to this man's hotel room. Like, you haven't seen each other in 2 years. Like, come on. You know what's gonna happen. And I'm happy it did. But the aftermath of it all is really where I'm like, I don't know where we go from here. I don't know. I really don't.
Because by that time, I didn't want anything like a sudden romance. That's why, despite any painful wounds that I may have had, I wanted that dream once more. I wanted to love someone deeply from the bottom of my heart. That night, while I was praying for Nana's happiness, I thought about these things.
It could be because it's late, but I'm not sure if I have an exact read on like the final statements from Nana, like in the closing. I don't know. I mean, hopefully it's not like, you know, if anything's a spoiler, like please don't please don't let me know. But if anyone has a non-spoilery like interpretation of those ending statements, I'd really love if you can comment them, you know, down in the comment section, because yeah, I think I don't know. I feel like I didn't fully comprehend what was being said there. Yeah, so if anyone can help me out, I'd appreciate it. And yeah, so I think that's really it. I guess there was also the scene with Yasu and Shinichi and Nobu. I do appreciate that Yasu did finally kind of reveal the truth of the situation to Nobu. I think that definitely will help Nobu sort of get over some of his hurt feelings with Ren. And I think it did, because he immediately was like, okay, cool, then I'm going to text him and invite him to our next like game. So I think that was something that Nobu was actually holding on to for a good amount of time. And so so happy that Yasu was able to kind of make that reveal. Shinichi just continues to be very intelligent with just the way that he assesses these situations. I think another thing that I don't know if I quite got was when Yasu was like, oh, this wasn't a strategy. When Shinichi was like, oh, the strategy that you used to like get them together. And he was like, this wasn't a strategy. I don't know, guys. Am I just like really slow today? Like, what did he mean by that? I don't know. If someone could help me with that one as well, that would be much appreciated. Yeah, I think just late in the day. I think my brain's a little bit fried. So yeah, I think I'm not as sharp as I usually am today. But it's all good, because my heart is still in it, you know? My brain might not be in it, but my heart is still in it. And yeah, these couple episodes really did something for me. Really, like, you know, really kind of melted my heart in like a really, like, I don't know, pleasant way. But knowing this show, I don't know if this joy, this excitement can last. So I'm just gonna hold on and appreciate these moments for as long as we have them. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. You know what's so crazy to think about? I've definitely come such a long way in terms of like recording these videos. I know it's like probably not obvious because the quality of things probably don't seem that different to the first couple videos, but my whole setup is just so much better. Like, get this, I used to not record the screen as I was watching it because I didn't know how to do that simultaneously. And so basically I just recorded the whole episode straight without any pauses or anything, even though I know like I pause like every 2 seconds. And so I had to literally like slice and dice up the episode recording to align with where it seems like I paused. Oh my God, it was so much work. That's why it took me like a month to release each video, because I had no idea what I was doing. So anyway,